I just look at our girls sometimes and I'm amazed at how outspoken they are, how passionate they are, how much of critical thinkers they are. I wish I was that way at their age.
I've been able to step out of my comfort zone a lot in the past 3 years that I've been in Girls Inc. And I think it's reflected with my communication with other people as well as when I'm in school.
It's also an opportunity for y'all to show all of the great work that y'all have been doing too, okay?
Just when I'm talking to people on day-to-day things, like I'm more confident.
It's important to be heard because people usually see girls as like shy and weak, and I want to break that. I want people, when they see me, I want them to be like, oh, she's like strong, and people should listen to her. She's like a leader. So I aspire to be like that.
We're inspiring girls to be strong, smart, and bold. And so often society is telling them that they shouldn't be strong, that there's something wrong with that. And that is the exact opposite of what we talk to our girls about and what we inspire them to be.
The ACT program is a leadership program for girls that live in Oakland, and they are currently working on issues that are affecting them. So they start out by identifying issues in their community that they want to work on. They research their topics, and then they look at policy recommendations and educate the community on the issues that they're working on.
Our policy recommendation was like in order to minimize systematic oppression.
ACT is really a youth-led program. So the girls, they choose what they want to focus on for the year, they choose what action they want to take, but they really own the space and they create what the space looks like. They create the check-in questions, the check-out questions, the activities, the icebreakers, the energizers, and so it really is their space to mold.
So the girls meet weekly and they build sisterhood with one another, which is a really important part of creating social change. So it's super exciting today. Actually, the girls at the Girls Resource Center are going to be doing an outreach for a community survey that was completely youth-led. They created it themselves from the topic that they chose, which is about gentrification. One of the ways that they are raising awareness is actually out there doing the research themselves.
The issue is gentrification. And if you don't know what that is, gentrification is when people in power like take advantage of their power, and like it causes disadvantages for poorer communities.
We got data, we looked over them, and we noticed like a lot of common issues. Yeah, I learned to like organize and like speak out about issues that are important and that matter.
I think a lot about the ways that like us as adults, we can create a better society to really support and nurture a lot of these leadership skills within our youth, especially young women of color. So that's really one of the ways that the ACT program really does support and really encourage the girls to use their voice and their unique leadership talents and skills and to apply them to create change.
Leadership to me means that you're not just bossing people around, but you're like being an example for other people. So I think being a leader is about not doing it for yourself, but doing it for others.
To me, leadership means a couple things. It means honesty, it means togetherness, and it means strength. Because honesty, for one, you have to take up for the things that you do and things that you don't do. And to be a good leader, you have to be together with your team because they're the ones who are going to be behind you.
I've been here a long time, and so I've actually seen girls from middle school all the way to graduating college. And the things that they are doing are completely amazing. They want to give back to their communities. They go into careers that are really meaningful for them, but allow them to be able to create a better space in the community for their families and for their neighbors.
I've been very inspired since I'm Latina. Usually we get less of an income, and since I know this, probably in the future I want to start some organization to help. I want to give back because I love this community and I've grown up, so I want to help and give back.
Well, now I can speak out about topics, and so I'm really confident talking to anybody now. So if I have something to say, I say it, and I think that it's time for us to speak up.
So I think when we talk about the change that we're creating in the world, we are supporting girls to be very empowered.
I think it just puts them ahead of the curve. So when they go into college or they start their careers, they'll be able to speak up for themselves. They'll be able to take positive risks and work with people from different backgrounds than them. And they'll just be ready to take over the world and be strong, smart, and bold.